question. So when it comes to our plight in America and the things that we go through as a nation, first of all, I know all you other nations see it. Y'all see it and y'all know what's going on. That's why y'all chose silently and inadvertently to side against the majority of my people without saying nothing. And I understand that. Whenever you see a system constantly stepping on a group of people's neck, you don't want to put your neck over there for it to get stepped on too. So that's logical. That's just logical. But with that stated, it's still a reality that there's something going on with my people right here in America. And because of it, this is why my people are moving and acting and doing the things that they're doing. But my thing is, the more I look into these so-called representatives and celebrities that look like us, the more it's disappointing. You just get more and more disappointed with the whole narrative of what it means to be a Negro in your own race at times. To see how many actually talented people that could have represented us as a whole with a lot of strength and unity push division and destruction on our people on a regular basis. It's just unbelievable. I don't see no other nation of people who so-called elite, who so-called most talented, who so-called representatives that represent them push the destruction and hate and death culture on their own people like ours do, for $1, for a bag, for a legacy. You'll destroy thousands and hundreds of thousands of young adults, teenagers, and children idolizing you into a death culture before you uplift them and represent them in a positive manner. You'll make hundreds on top of hundreds of movies that teach them how to hate each other and murder each other. You'll make all sorts of rap music that teaches them how to demonize their women, separate from one another, and divide against each other and destroy one another and build together. And this is all right. This is the narrative that you dudes push. See, but I'm not stupid. I understand that in our history, we were spliced between a field person and a house person. And without a shadow of a doubt, y'all playing your card as the house person against your own people. That's just what it is. And anyone that can't see that don't understand why we in the position that we in and continue to do the same running around in a circle every single year, the same protesting every single year for years now. Mental psychosis that they sort of got us in. But it's based off of these people that we're idolizing that really took oaths to keep us stuck. You'll see how fast a Charles Barkley or a LeBron James or Stephen A. Smith or Oprah or many others will come out against their own people to protect the people that's lacing their pockets, but they don't never come out for the things that their people really need to get out of the slums, to get out of poverty, to get the race soldiers off their back from killing them in the streets and locking them up like rabid dogs. You don't see these people coming out for our children, murdering each other in the streets based off of their gangster rap and their gangster movies. But this is the reality to it. Until we start to separate ourselves from idolizing and worshiping these losers, we ain't going to really see the big picture of that they're the ones who's pushing the narrative of this death culture on our people on a regular basis. Because that's the reality. They have no platform of their own where they can actually speak out against any real wrongdoings when it comes to their own people. Remember, it got to be the black and brown community. No, what about the Negro black community? What about us? These dudes don't have no tongue, no say. Even Ye proved that. Even Kyrie Irving show you the moment you speak out, the moment they come to destroy you, because you have no platform, you have no real leaders, you have no real celebrities in your corner, no real representatives to represent you in your community. And until you understand that, wake up and go against these folks, you're going to find our children being buried on a regular basis and mass incarcerated completely, because that's the narrative. And if you think it's a joke, then I don't know. And I just don't get it. For that is the question. You let me know.